that is very difficult situation. If somebody one day I went to a medical shop, medicine store. I
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, bro. What about you?
Also, I'm doing phenomenal, you can say. So,
Yeah.
before we start today's conversation, I would definitely like to have your introduction. Short introduction you can give.
Yeah, sure. I am Tapan Kumar Naik. Basically, I am from Odisha, but now I am staying in Hyderabad for job opportunity, and I have completed my BSc from Barampur University, and that's a little
Okay,
bit about me. Yeah,
sure. Definitely. So, you have completed your BSc or BA? What did you say?
I have completed my BSc.
Okay, means you are from science background, right?
Yes,
Okay. That's also good. So, for job purpose, now you are staying in Hyderabad, right?
right.
That's good also. Okay, so let me
Yeah.
introduce myself also. My name is
Yes,
Raj.
sure. Yes.
Yes, and I am from West Bengal. And if I
Yeah.
am talking about myself, so I'm a student from finance background. So I have to study all of these things like finance, tax. This is the something that I
Yeah.
have interest on. Yes.
Yeah. Now you are studying or you have completed that course?
No. I am studying. I am a student. You
Yeah.
can say.
Yes. But
Yeah.
you are also a YouTuber, right?
Not at all. I'm just uploading my experience. You can say.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Yes. Okay, so one thing, first of all, definitely I would like to ask you because as you have mentioned that you are living in another state. First of all,
Yes.
you used to live in like Odisha because you born and brought up over there, but now you are living
Right.
in Hyderabad. So
Right.
many, so my topic is that many time we are facing challenges. So do you face any challenges like when you are shifting to another state, and what sort of challenges did you face, and how did you overcome that?
Yes. Main thing, it is the basic different challenges is the food challenges. And when I staying in Odisha, a lot of very like tasty food, delicious foods are available in Odisha. But in Telangana state, Hyderabad, there is no available like good food for all Odisha people. They're like a different food, different quarry they will be provided, and also cost. Everything cost is very high in Hyderabad. Bus price also is very high. The room rent also very high, and the food price is also very high. That's all.
These things are also high, right? Means
Yeah.
you can that cost of living is high in comparison with Odisha. So where you
Right.
used to cheap things, but here in Hyderabad you may get it
Mm.
in a high cost, right? So
Right.
definitely this is the problem. So like first time when did you came, and that time I think you had lot of like you can say inner motivation that yes I will go to another state. So any kind of enjoyment did you have at that point of time when you first time came to Hyderabad? Any
Yeah.
enjoyment?
Yeah.
State, new
Yes.
journey.
Yes.
Is there
Yes.
anything?
Yes. So whenever I came to Hyderabad, in past some days, I will able to like view new places, to see new places, and I moving forward those places, and new things I see.
Hmm.
That's all.
Yes. New places, and that's what came inside in our mind whenever we are talking about that to go to any new city, because you know that when we are living and born and brought up in one particular city and moving to another city, that time we have a lot of excitement that we will
Right.
explore this and
Right.
new people will be there. We will have conversation. We will have lot of things. But the reality is something different, where you have to face
Right.
challenges.
Right,
Like,
bro. It is right.
if you have to face living cost, you have to make friends with new people because they all are
Right.
unknown. So
They
is
all
there
are unknown and also strangers. You say that. Right.
so it's been how long you are living in Hyderabad?
I have been staying 1.5 month.
One and a
Yeah.
half months. Just
Yes.
I think recently I could say that you have came here, right? One and a half
Right.
months is not like a very much.
No,
I think.
not. It is not very much. right.
Hmm. Are you making friends over there in Hyderabad
Yes,
where you are
yes,
living? So, is there
yes.
any new friend
A lot of
also?
a lot of friends are there,
Hmm.
and different states have many people to came to study propose to Hyderabad because of Hyderabad is known as a IT hub.
Hmm. Hmm.
So a lot of students are came to here to for study propose.
That's wonderful. And one thing I want to ask you that which language do they speak mostly? Because their language is South Indian language, but your
In
language is not.
Hyderabad.
Yeah. So how do you speak? How do you manage to speak with them? Like, do you speak which language?
I also used to speak English or Hindi, but now in this locality, the people are talking with Telugu, but I don't understand Telugu, and I cannot speak also Telugu language.
So how do you manage that situation if someone is in
That is
front of you?
that that is very difficult situation. If somebody one day I went to a medical shop, medicine store. I buy something for buy some medicine, but the guy don't understand English or Hindi. They understand only Telugu. So I face a difficulty. Then another guys went and I can express that one. They will talk with him. Then I buy the medicine.
Okay, that means you had to take the help of another person who could understand
Right.
Hindi or English, so
Yes.
that he could actually make another shopkeeper understand that what is actually the buyer is telling about that particular
Right.
medicine.
Right.
That kind of things even I have heard about also. Many of my friends also in there, they were saying
Hyderabad.
that it is difficult because sometimes they are mostly speaking in their native language. So Hindi they are not actually well versed with that. Because if you go to north side of our country or east side like Delhi, Mumbai, Uttar Pradesh, mostly people understand Hindi, so you can talk with them in Hindi. But if you go to South Indian part, it is difficult, so you may have to use English. I think in Bangalore might be you have to use English. If you go to Bangalore, might be it is mostly if you do not know their native language, then you must have to speak English or Hindi. Must be English, might be.
I don't have idea about that.
Hmm. Sure, sure, sure. Definitely. So when did you start your speaking journey? If I talk about English speaking journey, so
So
when did you?
yeah, it is the first session with you for me, video call session, and
Okay.
I tried many times to speak English because nowadays spoken English is most required to every job. If you go to a interview, then spoken English is must required.
Hmm.
So I will try to improve my spoken English, but it is I faces some difficulties because my native language is not English. And friend circle is also not English, so I faces a lot of difficulty.
Hmm. Okay. So because of lot of things that are there, right? So as you said that it is important to learn English. So in
Yeah,
any.
nowadays it is very important to learn it.
Hmm. So what is the importance of English in your field? Especially, see, one thing I want to ask you before that, that is everyone's field is different, right? So
Right.
you might be from science, I might be from arts, commerce, whatever it is. So
Yeah.
many people are from different backgrounds. So specifically, if I talk about your background, BSc students, then what is the importance of English over there?
After completing your BSc, you will go to get a job. No any option. Have any option like you doing your own business or you doing whatever anything. Then it is different. You don't need English. But if
Hmm.
you want to a job, then spoken English or I say English is most required in the job sector. You interact with people in the English language, talking with English language and type with English language. If you write a mail, then you should need to write in English.
Hmm.
That's required.
Definitely. So I think in the private sector or corporate sector, especially
Yeah,
multinational companies are just wanting that their candidates should have good communication skill in their English. Even I, I was also trying to have internship these days. So for that, what I am observing is that even companies are really too much, concerned about those who can actually communicate their proper technical skills. If you have technical skills, see, language is important when you have to communicate. Otherwise, it is not any knowledge that we are sharing, right? So we are talking the general things. I am asking you about your, you can say that about your life, about whatever you are doing. So it's a general thing. We are not doing any difficult thing here. We are not
right.
discussing any difficult concept or difficult things. We are just speaking as we speak our native language. So companies are looking that, I think their mode of communication should be in English because they are multinational companies, so they are dealing in different countries, different segments of the world. So definitely they should have the candidates who can speak English. See, technical skills are important, as it is must important, because every field has its unique and different technical skill, right? So you may
Yes,
have different technical skill, I in my field have different technical skill that we must acquire. Alongside with that, I think communication, to communicate that technical skill, that yes, I know that technical skill and that's why I am right fit for this organization. So for that, I think both these things, combination of both these things is very important. At least 50-50 is most important. Even if your technical part, out of technical 100, I think at least we should have 50 in the
50-50,
technical.
right,
Communication
right,
part also, it is most important, like out of 100. So
right,
combination of 100 out of 200, like 50% is most important, right? So I think the more we work on that, definitely. And it's not at all any concept building class or any concept building session where we are discussing any different concept or blackboard kind of things. No, it's just a confidence building class. It's where we
right,
are building our confidence, discussing different topics, and that is general. That is not at all difficult, that we do not know, no matter from which background we are, I think. So that is the most important thing. So working on communication skill is considered as soft skill. So definitely, as you have mentioned that you have interview, I think at 11:30. So
right.
okay, is that HR interview or technical round interview will be there?
It is a second round of interview.
Second round, first round already happened.
Already have completed before 2 days ago.
Okay, so how did you apply for this job? Through online portals?
So online, no query.
Through Naukri?
No query. Yeah,
Yeah, Naukri is very good platform, I can say. So that can definitely lead to an amazing
yeah. I
also.
have questions. Your spoken English is very well. I observed that. So how you improve your spoken English, how you manage all those things, please elaborate a little bit more, then I can definitely understand it and I can apply it.
I think, see, one thing I always find it is that you should take it as a language. So always take it as a language. Don't go in difficulties. This is going to help us a lot, because I think when we take it as a language, it's very easy for us to discuss different things. Yes, in the initial stage, it is hard to describe any language, be it is South Indian language, be it is Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, any language. So English
Right.
is also not at all different from any of this language that I have mentioned. So the same activity is required. Same activity that you do to learn Tamil, Telugu, if you are new, because as you have mentioned that you are new in Hyderabad. So if you
Right.
are staying, suppose you have 5 years of career plan here to stay. I'm just assuming that you have to stay Hyderabad for 5 years for your career growth. Now I know that you cannot ignore this fact that you have to learn Tamil or Telugu, right? Whatever their native language, it is the must
Right.
thing that you have to learn. Yeah, in the initial stage, 1 month, it is okay that you can survive with by saying another person. But if you stay for 5 years or 3 years or 4 years, you have to learn their language, native language. So
Right.
the fact is, what activity will you be doing? Speaking or trying to speak with that native guys, those who are Hyderabadi guys. So you will be trying to talk with them. So this is the first and you can say biggest answer for English also. Same thing you have to do in English also. The first and the foremost and important step is speaking. That you have to pick up someone, you have to call them, or you have to make video call, whatever it is, but do have a conversation, because it is really impactful, because you do not know that what the next question I'm going to throw you, or I do not know that what you are going to ask me. So this is the most important thing. Even if you go and in front of mirror, you know that what are the questions you are going to ask yourself,
Right.
and you know what you will be saying. So it is the pre-scheduled. But when you are actually in the real conversation, you do not know that what the opposite person is going to ask you. So it is a mystery, and it is the best way to actually discuss different things and building confidence. See, today if you want to learn Hyderabadi language, I don't know what it is, but if you want
It
to
is
learn
Telugu.
Telugu, right? So if you want to
Right.
learn Telugu, so you have to talk with Telugu people. First of all, there
Right.
is no other way. So yes, other ways you can listen some Telugu videos. That's good. But first thing is that you have to talk. So this thing is your answer for English also. Speak is the first and foremost priority that you cannot afford to leave. You cannot afford to leave this speaking part. Then comes with listening part that you have to do. And English, as you know, that in our job, in our study, everywhere the legal document is written in English. Every single
Right.
legal document is written in English. So for from the student perspective, I can say it is very easy, and it is very favorable for students. Those who are in the higher studies, or at least they are in the graduation, they can shift their mode to English medium, right? Because they
Right.
have option to write in their native language or English language. So
English
if
language. Right.
yes, if they choose English, it is very good. It is very good because they can actually understand English and they can do. So for student, it is very impactful. For job holders, I think they can learn different skills so that they can also. And one more thing, if you are from science background, I do not know what is the relevant skill for you, but one thing like nowadays is going on, like a, you can say coding, Python, Java, this kind of things. If you want to learn this, suppose anyone doesn't know about this kind of things, so anyone wants to learn this Python, Java and this kind of things, so what they
Right.
can do, they can go any certification course on online. Like there are courses like Udemy, Coursera,
Yeah.
these are the
Yeah.
platforms cheap.
Also,
So you
physical classes are going on here. Hyderabad.
yes,
Hyderabad.
and you can take the lectures who are lecturers who are giving lectures in English, so it
Right.
will help to learn Python, Java also, plus you are creating English environment for yourself. So both these
Right.
things, I can say that two things is done in one particular
Way.
single fact. So yes, one way two thing is done, so that is what we can do. Yes. Hmm.
Okay.
So as you have mentioned that you have interview, so I will not spare you to stay you here. So one thing just I want to ask you at last, that
Yes.
is that how much preparation have you done till now for your interview for the second round?
No, no, no. It is not preparation. I will not prepare anything. It is
Okay.
like how.
Confident? Are you confident that you will clear? It is online mode
Yeah,
interview.
yeah, yeah. It is a online mode. So
Okay,
I
it will
staying
be in
in.
any other language. It will be in
Yeah.
English or any other language.
It is conduct in English.
Okay, means you have to speak in English, right, in video call.
Right. Right. Right.
Very, I
Eh,
can say before interview you are conducting your session in English, so it's definitely going to give you a boost, because your technical
Right.
knowledge, assuming that you have, so you have knowledge,
Yeah.
you need to communicate and you will be selected. Best of luck from my side, I can say.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Pleasure talking to you.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay, bye. So I will not just make you stop here, so go and give your interview, and best wish from
Yeah.
my side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you. Thank you much.